In the icy skies above Siberia, a lone fighter jet twists and rolls with a grace that seems to defy physics. It's not science fiction, it's the Sukhoi Su-35, Russia's crown jewel in air superiority. Designed for dominance and born out of Cold War urgency, this beast isn't just fast, it's frighteningly agile. Western analysts once dismissed it as a relic, but that arrogance faded quickly when they saw what it could do. The Su-35 doesn't just fly, it dances with death. From tense Baltic patrols to buzzing U.S. Navy jets over the Pacific, the Su-35 has become a ghost-like presence that NATO pilots dread. Its engines roar without afterburners, its radar tracks targets 400 kilometers away, and its missiles strike with pinpoint fury. But the real terror? Its supernatural maneuverability. Pilots describe it as flying a missile with wings, able to stop midair, flip backward, and evade lock-ons like a fighter from another era. How did Russia create this monster? The story of the Su-35 begins in the shadow of the Cold War's collapse, when funding dried up but Russian ingenuity burned hotter than ever. Engineers refused to let go of their dream, an aircraft that could take on the world's best and win. What emerged was no ordinary jet. It was a culmination of decades of aerodynamic obsession and battle-tested upgrades. To understand why the Su-35 strikes fear into Western defense planners, we have to go back to its roots. The Su-35's origins trace back to the Soviet Su-27, a Cold War response to American F-15s. After the USSR's collapse, Russia sought to upgrade rather than start from scratch. What emerged was more than a facelift. It was a technological overhaul. The Su-35 inherited the Su-27's airframe, but gained digital avionics, thrust vectoring engines, and unparalleled agility that stunned NATO observers. By the early 2000s, Russia showcased the Su-35 in air shows, shocking the West with extreme maneuvers like the Cobra and tailslide. Its AL-41F-1S engines could vector thrust in multiple directions, allowing impossible angles of attack. Combined with a powerful Irbis-E radar and long-range missiles, the Su-35 became a predator in the sky, feared even by stealth-capable Western jets. Despite lacking stealth, the Su-35 compensates with raw power and electronic warfare. Its radar can detect stealth aircraft at closer ranges, and its defensive systems jam enemy tracking. Russian pilots train extensively in dogfighting, turning the Su-35 into a close-range nightmare. In Syria, Su-35s proved their presence, escorting bombers and deterring Western aircraft without ever needing to fire a shot. Exported to China and eyed by other nations, the Su-35 remains a symbol of Russian air power. While newer stealth fighters rise, the Su-35 is still a dominating force in contested airspace. It's not just an aircraft, it's a message. A message that Russia, despite economic limits, can still build a fighter jet that forces the world to take notice.